What up, Britt? What up, Britt? Hey, sweetheart. I'm live. I'm live, sweetheart. You can text me. You heard me? You can text me on this phone. You fine? I just went live. I just got into where I got some service, some Wi-Fi, checking my messages, and I got some messages from some Venmo players. Yeah. I got some information I'm about to put out for the family. What's up, Tommy? So I had to go live. I wasn't even about to type a status. I should have made it a members only live. Big homie, I should have made this a members only live, huh? I should end this live and make a members only live, so the haters can get mad. But baby, I'll text you. I'll text you as soon as I get done with this. I ain't gonna be live long. All right, love you. All right. What's up, y'all? I should have made this a members only live. The haters don't deserve this. They don't deserve this. They don't deserve this. But I'm obliged this one time. Mary J. I'm only gonna give them just a little bit, because I can't be here long. What's up, Katrina? Katrina, good to see you. Good to see you, Katrina. The haters don't deserve this. I don't even want the other content creators to get this, but I'm gonna give them something just so I can show y'all how much they be biting and how much they don't know. It's about to get crazy. So I'm gonna give everybody a little bit of time to pull up. We got 28 in the chat right now. Like and share. We're gonna do this literally, Mary, in 2 minutes. In 2 minutes, I want you to tell me when we get to the 5-minute mark. I need somebody to watch the timer. When we get to the 5-minute mark, I need AAA emojis in the chat. Nothing but AAA emojis in the chat. And then I'm gonna start talking about these messages. So y'all know I got bad service out here. Yeah, I know I got bad service out here. I had to wait to get back up to the gym to get on the Wi-Fi. And as soon as I got to the Wi-Fi, all my messages started coming in. We were down doing our last few classes in the dining facility, and we have zero service down there. And so as soon as I got the Wi-Fi phone and my watch just wasn't just buzzing, I go to Twitter, my Twitter DM. Some of the mods already know who we into, and they're on the show here in a few weeks. They're coming to make a guest appearance. Now we have 3, maybe 5 Alabama players making appearances before kickoff on the Coach Smook Network and Voice of College Football, Alabama Voice of College Football. So that's huge. And the messages that I got are really a telltale of the type of relationships we're building. And this may not be nothing to some, but those that know how we move and what we do, they're gonna drop the likes. I want to try to get up to 25 likes before the end of this live. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. But got some fun stuff to talk about with the messages and some surprising depth chart kind of on in my face. One that I'm excited about particularly. Y'all know I'm very close with a few of these guys, but some of our freshmen in this status during early in or fall camp. Ready to get into the conversation. We got about 10 seconds before we go live. Remember, when this 5 minutes timer hit, I need AAA emojis in the chat. AAA emojis in the chat only. Just run them up. 1 emoji per set. Just hit one and send it. Double tap the screen. Hit your AAA emojis if you got the wristband. Hit that. I need you to hit that A. It's a blood. If you go in there and you start typing blood type, the A will show in the chat ASAP, man. I need this, man. We need to go. Yeah, there we go, big homie. I see you, Zach. Let's go. 30 more seconds, we're gonna crank this thing up. 30 more seconds, we're gonna crank this thing up. There we go, big homie. There you go. If y'all see homie second message, that's what you do. If you don't have a wristband, I need emojis in the chat. I don't want any other comments except for that. So This gonna be fun. This gonna be fun. This ain't like no insider scoop. This just like me showing y'all how you're about to be this season. I think I'm more so excited because it's really personable. So it's time to get started. All right. So first, everybody's excited about Bray Hubbard's return. We saw how he stepped up when the Sapp went down. Keon Sapp went down last year. Him being a vocal leader this year. Talking with his pops a few weeks ago before I got here, a lot of high upside for Bray Hubbard. The young man was talking about the freshman though, you know, because I asked him, I said, man, what you think about the 25 guys, the class of 25 guys? And to my surprise, I mean, Ivan Taylor right there. Ivan Taylor, expect to see him making a lot of appearances early in the season. Based off of what, you know, some of the player leadership is saying, and a deep rotation in the secondary. So we won't have to wait a long time to see a lot of our defensive backs in action. Deshaun Jones is being, you know, getting a lot of recognition. I know that's a name that nobody's really talking about right now, but Deshaun Jones is a guy, if you go and look at some games last year, he played some quality minutes, and I think the transition was what kind of kept him out of the rotation and the heavy dosage, but I think he's ready this year. We've been talking to Keon Sapp and his little brother Amari Sapp for a couple months now. Two young men that are really, you know, just building their stock, building on both ends of the thing. Amari Sapp being recruited out of high school this year, a 4-star, I believe, and I mean just showcasing his athleticism on both sides. But Keon, man, he's coming back with vengeance. He's ready to prove something. He's ready to prove something. Not that he needs to. I think he solidified his skill set last year before his injury. He solidified his value for not just Alabama, but as a NFL prospect. A full healthy season from him with consistency that he displayed last year. We're going to see some big plays in the secondary, and I'm in support of this no fly agenda, man. These guys are serious. They want nothing in the air. And you look at the back end speed that we have for our secondary, man. This is going to be a crazy group of DBs to watch. Dijon Lee, AJ Sanders, man. These cats, these young 25 kids, man, they are ready. The motivation I heard in AJ's voice, you know, a couple weeks ago, man. It just, I know it's not just hype, man. It's not just hype. This is a different team. This last year we were hype. We were hype off of hopes. This year, I think this squad, with the incoming mentality of the 24 class and now the 25 class being on the field, all of the Saban era guys kind of transitioned out. They couldn't buy into the new wave. This is going to be a crazy season, chat. And AAA family, remember, continue to double tap the screen, continue running likes up. You can share it if you want to. I'm not giving no inside scoop. I'm not going to do no screenshots, pointing that and out. My moderators are in here, and they know we not playing this season when it comes to really providing this information. But we got some scoop about the rotation today on the defensive side. The linebacker room, just because Deontay Lawson is the leader in that room or the veteran guy, don't expect him to be the one, the catalyst of that group. QB Reese, Abdul Sanders Jr., Nakai Hillis-Green, Justin Jefferson. I think we're going to see much more of an impact from those 4 guys in the rotation, more so than Deontay Lawson. And that in itself is going to help Deontay Lawson. I think with him coming back from the injury, I don't think he needs a heavy dosage of reps. I think the more limited he could be, you know, 20 to 25 snaps a game out of the 60 to 65 snaps you're going to see on the defensive side. You keep somebody like Deontay Lawson with his skill set, his IQ on the sideline, in those rotational guys' ears, telling them what to look for, but also getting opportunities to be put in perfect opportunities for him to display his skill set and solidify his draft stock, because I don't think he's an every down linebacker at the next level. I don't think he's a first guy in and 60 play guy at the next level. I think his skill set says, put me in a lot of my favorable skill set opportunities. Dropping coverage, diagnosing run support, you know, delayed run blitzes, all of those things and stunts that you see from Lawson last year. That's where he thrived at this year because of the depth linebacker room with guys get in there and do run fits full speed. no hesitation, that haven't had crazy injuries to slow them up or give them that mental block to go and blow shit up, right? And excuse my French, it's Sunday, but I'm hyped. I will show y'all. No, I won't. No, I won't. Mary J, y'all got to keep me in check, man. Y'all got to keep me in check. Hey, AAA family, if you the AAA family and you got a wristband, y'all got to help me stay in check until we do this kickoff week. I mean, this kickoff segments. Y'all, we got to stay in check. I want so bad to hang it in their face, man. All the haters that have been hating on the Coach Smook Network and Alabama Voice of College Football, y'all gonna regret it, man. And we're not gonna be mean. We're not gonna be mean this year. We're gonna make this open. We're gonna make this available to even those that thought they were connected. Even those that thought they were connected. We're gonna show you all how to really project media coverage over Alabama football. And it ain't nothing that's been done before. So I understand if you don't understand it. You get what I'm saying? You hear what I said? I understand if you don't understand it. Don't crap on it. Don't downplay it, because it's definitely something good and people want this. People want this content. So looking at it, man. Talk about the DBs, talk about the linebackers. Cam Calhoun. I almost forgot. Cam. If you tap in after live or whatever, I know y'all working out, y'all coming back on campus right now, around the time where y'all reporting back in, getting ready for it tomorrow. But Cam, I believe you, son. I believe you, nephew. For real. I do. I believe you. I believe you. I love the disrespect. Just like Cam Calhoun is a dude, man. A straight up dude, and is a professional in his preparation for the game, man. Seen some clips with some off-season workouts that he was doing footwork wise. He, Dijon Lee, Damani Jackson, Xavier Brown, Deshaun Jones. The corners are nasty. I'm more. I wish Jalen Mbakwe had stayed on the defensive side, because I think there was more of a fit and a rotational depth opportunity for him to impact this year. That man coverage scheme that we're going to see a lot of, the dime scheme. I mean, the dime personnel grouping out this 4-2-5 that we're going to see. I think Jalen a perfect nickel corner style guy for that scheme, because of his actual coverage ability. That man lock coverage that you're going to see a lot of this year. Watch how free the linebackers and defensive line play because of the solid coverage on the back end of this and the speed on the back end of our secondary this year. Watch it happen. Quay Russaw. I can't wait to get back home.
We're going on some important information if y'all want it.
About
some business shit.
Okay. Y'all hear that? So back into it. My fault, y'all. I'm about to get back in there because I'm networking with my classmates. We got some quality stuff. Hopefully he's keeping those defensive skills on the side. Oh, Mary J, it never leaves you. A guy like Mbakwe, it never leaves you. It never leaves you. An athlete. That's why he was labeled an athlete coming out of high school. That's why when he jumped in the portal to create that value for himself, to show, because people were going to pay that money to get him. They know the skill set. His speed, his skill sets on both sides of the ball, his ball skills, his natural coverage ability, his natural athleticism on the offensive side with the ball in his hands. You can't find many players like that. Now, he's not the route technician like Travis Hunter was, or anything like that. But on the offensive side, you get him in jet motion, man, and that speed on the field is hard to contain, especially when you have physical wide receivers blocking on the edge, tight ends that can get out in space and help guards, and tackles that can pull and really create space for you. So, talking about that, that secondary, man, I think I'm more surprised. I'm more surprised about the excitement with the secondary this year, man. These guys are hella confident right now, and they have reason to be. You're talking about every spot in the secondary. These guys were dominant, covered guys. I mean, lockdown corners and lockdown. I mean, come on, y'all. Dre Kirkpatrick Jr., please, God, let's keep him. Please, God, let's keep him. Because I think once we see Hubbard and Sabb transition, I think him and Mincy are going to be the steady safety guys for Ivan Taylor. And we got the young man, Rael Kelly, coming in next season. Who else is in this 26 class that's committed? Edmonds is a corner. Might transition to safety. We got a lot of DBs in this 26 class that's committed, that you're going to need guys like Kirkpatrick, Zay Mincy to handle the transition year, so you don't put that much weight and that load on these young guys, so they can continue to phase in as freshmen, like we've seen Kane Wom and Mo Linguist and this defensive staff do with these guys as they came in last year. So, and you've seen the opportunities be presented during spring too. You saw the opportunities presented during spring. Dijon Lee came out and made a statement. You know, he's borderline a starter right now, y'all. And I remember people were calling me crazy because, you know, because Damani Jackson coming back, they was like, Dijon Lee he gonna have to wait. He's gonna have to go to safety. No, this staff knows exactly what they want. They went out and got everybody that they wanted in that 24 class, that 25 class, 26 class. They already getting the commitments that they want. This is about to be a crazy year for the defense. Now, before I get out of here, I got about 5 more minutes with y'all. Let's go to the offensive side, man. A lot of people have been concerned about the offensive line. I for one, I'm more concerned about just the consistency. I don't think the skill set is lacking, and I'm talking about 2 deep at each position. I think 3 deep is kind of where you start finding some spots where you want to see guys probably more developed and more game ready. But anytime you have 8 or 9 offensive linemen ready to go that can play multiple positions, where there's guard and tackle, or both guard positions, or, you know, across the whole front, you're in a good position. And I think we have that. Started from the top with Parker Brailsford, probably our best offensive lineman. Then you go right behind him, you talk about Jaden Roberts, Caden Proctor, then Cam Dewberry from the Texas A&M transfer. You know, after the spring gauntlet that he had to go through and kind of catch up with the playbook, he's looking slimmer. He's looking a lot faster, a lot more mobile, getting a lot more bend in those hips as he's pulling out. You see the offseason workouts. If you haven't seen them, I think we'll have some footage ready when we get back. But you pay attention to how these guys are doing certain things to really hone in on getting their bodies ready this season compared to last season. And shout out to the strength and conditioning staff. Dave Ballou is, oh my God. I have a connection now. There's a guy by the name of Johnny Martin that I met here. Just speaking with him and knowing that he works in the mental health side of collegiate athletics. And a lot of these names that I'm saying, or a lot of names that you're going to hear me mention throughout the season, he has direct contact with him, and I have made this connection. And so we're definitely going to resource that and utilize it. But y'all, we the offensive line, I'm telling you, about 8, 9 deep, I'm confident. Y'all got to remember, we still got Geno Vandermark back. We got Rock Montgomery, who's somebody that's really made some strides in this spring and this offseason, man. He's looking like a freaking defensive end right now. Not a lot of guts on the front, on the offensive line, which is crazy. You know, a lot of times that worried a lot of Alabama fans, the traditional mindset. But you look at Michigan's offensive line from last year, you look at Notre Dame's offensive line, those guys aren't big old belly, you know, carrying dudes. These are fit, big stock, barrel body type dudes. Jaden Roberts' frame and physique is like the target for the offensive line right now. Parker Brailsford put on that 15, 20 extra pounds of mass. Wilkin Formby finally got that baby weight off. He looking like a grown man out there, 6'7", 310, 315. I think he's walking in at. And these guys are moving, man. And you got to be able to move when you got the running back room like we got. You know, the amount of depth we got in the running back room, the amount of jet sweep action that you're going to see, the pin and pull system that we're going to see from this offensive line. Y'all, this about to be different. It's about to be different. So I'm excited about the offensive line. Casey Poe has been making strides. I think you got a lot of guys like Olis Alamin, Casey Poe, even is it Will Sanders? Even Will Sanders, guys that were on the development side of things as they came in, they're stepping into year 3 at Alabama. You know, probably seeing most in the past probably would have been discouraged, but you know, the way this team looks, there's going to be a few opportunities, maybe 5 or 6 opportunities during the season because of the schedule and how favorable it is. We can see a lot of guys maybe have to miss out on the redshirt year. With so many guys transitioning out next year, you want to try to get your 3rd string guys, your 2nd string guys, you know, 7 or 8 games under that belt with 10 plus snaps. And that plays a long way into the development part of things, and then projecting your depth chart going into the next spring. So offensive line deep. Areas of concern for me. I will say the running back room. Not from a skill set standpoint, but how do we keep everybody happy? I think Richard Young is going that emerges as the back. Jam Miller might be the leader, might be the most experienced, but I think Richard Young will emerge as the back for the Alabama Crimson Tide. When you talk about the run game, I think he'll be the most impactful. I think Jam Miller will be the most diverse. And Daniel Hill, he will be our change of speed back. This is a big back that can move like a smaller back. And then you got to think, man, you got guys like Kevin Riley and A.K. Deere who just are speedsters. They can change directions crazy. if you have to offset the game and put a different speed in the game because of what the skills of what the defense is doing up front as far as stunts and disrupting the pass game, you want guys like those young guys that only can see one hole and can hit it and give you those 12 to 15 yards and strong in their running style. You're not bringing A.K. Deer down with one arm. You're not bringing Kevin Riley. And I don't think they're going to get as many opportunities as we would like, but Richard Young is going to be the catalyst for this running back room. Dre Washington, a shorter, stocky power back. I believe if he can share a pass pro, if he can share a pass pro, he can definitely be a red zone threat to where when he comes in the game, you don't know if we're trying to go pass pro, if you're trying to get lead blocking for the running back run, the QB run game. You don't know. You don't know because of how much depth we have in that running back room. Continue to run the likes up. We got 34 people lurking right now. Make sure you double tap that screen and hit the like button. We need 25 likes on this stream. I got 4 more minutes before I have to get up out of here and go to this meeting. But I just want to see some screens in the run game this season. You know what, Katrina? I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think we're going to see a lot of running back screens from Ryan Grubb. I don't think so. In this spread style, in this vertical passing attack game, I don't think we're going to see a lot of running back schemes. I don't think you need it. I think you keep the linebackers and the overhang defenders in conflict by allowing your running backs to get out into the medium flats, the short flats, getting them from behind the line of scrimmage and getting them forward progression passes, because now you're lessening the chance of inaccurate passes behind the line of scrimmage and fumbling the ball. Or you're lessening the chances of offensive linemen having to retreat 3 or 4 yards to set not a boundary. What's the terminology? Set your screen gate, right? That's what I call it, the screen gate. You lessen those chances, and with quarterbacks like we have, you don't want to take away the threat, of the vertical pass look. So a lot of times your screen game is going to come from the wide receiver motion, the orbit motion. You can either get that from the Z position, you can get that from the slot. That orbit motion where you're motioning across the screen left and you orbit back around behind the line of scrimmage, and you get in players with skill sets that are used to catching the ball in forward motion and your wide receivers. I will say this. We're going to see more tight end screens than we have ever seen at Alabama. I think over the years, O.J. Howard, Irv Smith, we didn't see a lot with Cam Latu. You saw a lot when Tommy Reese had Amari Knee-Black, right? We saw a lot of opportunities there, but we didn't see it effective. This year, this offense should be a lot more fluid and a lot more impactful. Now, with the last 2 minutes, I'm going to talk about the quarterback situation. Now, everybody has always tried to pin me as this guy that's against Ty Simpson. All you got to do is do your history. And when I was on the Bama Standard, and you can go in and check the records. You can go back and look at the clips. I have always been a supporter of Ty Simpson, even when Jalen Milroe was there. My thing was, when I got to see Ty Simpson in person that first spring I was covering Bama football, I saw what the coaches saw. When I went to spring for the second scrimmage, the only reason I wasn't hyped about it because I saw consistency in both he and Keelan Russell as far as progressing and taking each rep and actually getting better, incrementally better with each rep. And he did not create any separation from Russell. You have false reports talking about he was the best quarterback, didn't throw interceptions. All the quarterbacks had off days, but Ty and Keelan were the ones that kept building off of those off days. They didn't let those off days set them back. Austin Mack struggled a little bit, and he's still in that developmental stage. Y'all got to remember, Austin Mack was an early enrollee. I don't care if he has been in college for 3 years. A quarterback position development coming in a year early is a lot more different than a wide receiver or a DB or offensive line, right? The quarterback mindset has to be so different in this college football game nowadays. You're almost you enroll early. You have to be just about rookie, second year player pro ready to be able to impact a talented roster and get up in the depth chart and vie for some playing time. So, and I think the staff understands that. I think Austin Mack will benefit from developing another year in the system under Ryan Grubb. And if he was to hit the portal next year, I'm in support of it. I'm in support of it. Get in a scheme that fits your skill set to the T. I don't think Austin Mack has the same vertical passing skill sets that Ty Simpson and Keelan Russell possess. And that's not a knock on him. I think he's more of a dual threat style system quarterback, meaning the spread option is going to work in his favor. The style of offense you see from Georgia Tech, the style of offense you saw from Vanderbilt last year. I think Florida with DJ Lagway, I think Austin Mack benefits from systems like that, right? So Keelan Russell, it's a matter of time. It's a matter of time. Ty Simpson deserves this opportunity to start. And this game against Florida State, I don't want us to overlook this. This will be a test for Ty Simpson. I don't think it's going to be the cleanest game for him, but I want to see his demeanor. I want to see his attitude. I want to see his energy, his vocal leadership ability. Ty Simpson is not a soft-spoken quarterback. Very humble, right? Had to get humble in his first 2 years on campus, but he's humble now, and his leadership, he's leading by example. I want to see where the vocal aspects are. Talking to the family, man, they're proud of what he's doing as far as his development and what he's becoming as a young man. And when you have a culture like Alabama's breeding with Coach Chattin W and his staff, you got to think that translates to the locker room when your teammates are echoing the same sentiments that your personal family members are saying. Your father is a well-known coach, a very experienced coach in the game of football, and very respected. And even he is talking more so about your mentality and your approach to the game. And I think that speaks measures and it speaks volumes to what type of quarterback we are starting the season with in Ty Simpson. I'm full support, and I think Ty Simpson is going to. I don't think he's going to have a Heisman type year, right? I don't think it's a Heisman type year, but 3,800 passing yards, 30 plus touchdown passes. We know he could use his legs. I don't think he'll have to utilize his legs as much. Golly, that's a big old hawk, y'all. I wish y'all could see this hawk that just flew by. Man, that was a huge hawk. I didn't know hawks was that big. I did not know they was that big. Child 3, good to see you in the chat. Appreciate you. Make sure you hit the like button, and also make sure you subscribe to the channel. You do not want to miss Alabama football coverage here on the Coach Smook Network. And also make sure you go check out Alabama Voice of College Football on YouTube. Make sure you go check it out, because we'll be putting a lot of our informative content over there this season. And also, man, can I drop the bomb? Moderators, if you're in the chat, if y'all want me to drop a bomb, make sure, let's get the likes up. At 25 likes, I'm going to stay live. I was going to go to this meeting, but it's something that I could handle later. Drop the likes. We got 37 in the chat. Drop the likes. I want 25 likes. If y'all get me 25 likes before we get to the 35-minute mark, I'll drop this bomb. I'll drop this bomb for y'all. And y'all can say what y'all want, haters. Y'all can clip this and say what y'all want. But I'm going to drop this bomb, man. I'm going to drop this bomb. I got to. I have some crazy confirmation too. Mary J said drop the bomb. We get 25 likes, I'm dropping the bomb. Russell, share it up. Everybody share it up right now. I'm dropping the bomb, man. I'm dropping the bomb. I'm dropping the bomb. Cause I have permission to. And I can't wait to see other pages and other channels, other outlets start to create this conversation. I give it 2 or 3 days, and we're going to start seeing y'all know who, them other ones. I guarantee you this will be a topic of conversation on one of their panels. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. They're going to try to avoid it, but because they keep regurgitating the same stuff that they're getting from mainstream media, they're going to have to talk about this because I said it. Me and my team have been putting in work. Push the push the button. Let's go. Push the button, chat. Come on. Push your button. Run the likes up. Push your button. Run the likes up. I'm going to give y'all another 2 minutes. We got 40 people in the chat. We got 23 likes. 40 people in the chat. 23 likes. Get this bomb. And you know what? I'm almost tempted to go ahead and make this mug members only. Since y'all want to play. Listen, Mary J, I'm so excited. I'm ready to graduate this Thursday, get on this plane Friday, and get back home, get this internet set up Monday, and content crazy. Coach Smook is going content crazy for the next 4 weeks. And then once we get in the season, oh my God, y'all gonna get tired of seeing me. Y'all gonna get tired of seeing me. They gonna get tired of seeing me. The ones that thought we didn't have a connection or that we weren't inside, come on, man. Y'all stop playing with me. When have I ever had to lie about what I do for Alabama football. Do y'all not know? Do y'all not remember me taking pictures with players and staff members and being in the facility? Like, we used to be live with thousands of people watching me. What type of fool would I be knowing that all this stuff can be fact checked or called out? You got Bama parents that tap into my live streams that will text after the show like, oh, you doing good, man. Keep pushing. I mean, literally, publicly on Twitter. I gotta drop this bomb. I only see 24. I only see 24 likes. I don't know. Maybe I'm delayed. I only see 24, Russ. I only see 24. I see 37 people and I only see 24. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe, hold up. Let me clean my glasses. Maybe I'm tripping. And I'm hungry. Dinner ain't for another 30, 45 minutes. I don't see it. I don't see 25. I don't see 25, Zach. Why I won't update on my end? I see 25 on your end? Okay, I'm going to trust you, Russell. Even though you ain't got no wristband. Russell, I'm going to trust you. Oh, Sully got a wristband. I see. I could trust Sully. He got a wristband. See, Russ, you see how the difference make? You get that wristband. You can be trusted all the way. Nah, Russ is solid, man. Russ is solid. As a matter of fact, can somebody drop their Cash App? Can somebody drop their Cash App? I want to send somebody $5 on Cash App right now, and we want to gifted memberships. If I could do it on my own, I would. I'm gonna send somebody $5 on Cash App so we can do gifted memberships. Yeah, Russell, I got you, man. Somebody drop their Cash App. Shot 3 said, how do you get it? Somebody get Shot 3 the link. I want to do 5 gifted memberships because I want 5 people to be able to experience what's about to happen on the Coach Smook Network. You're gonna get a free month off of me and maybe one of our community members. Maybe one of our community members. I want to give some memberships right now. Shout out to the Big 42 in the chat. This season will be like no other. The dedication from my team has motivated me. We had a meeting yesterday. We have another meeting tonight. We about to drop some bomb. All right, here goes the bomb. Alabama, for the first time in I don't know how many years, I've never seen it in my lifetime that I could remember. There will be a 2 QB quarterback system utilized this season. And we're going to see it against Florida State. Now, which 2 QBs we're going to see? I think it's going to be more so Ty Simpson and Keelan Russell. But it might be because of the defensive scheme that Florida State is coming with. I don't know. We're going to do our breakdown of Florida State's defense and offensive schemes when we get into the season breakdown. But Alabama will utilize, and I'm talking maybe on a 20 to 25 to 33% ratio. 25 to 33% ratio of the 2 QB system. And that's not something that's going to take a quarterback out of rhythm. We've seen it done and seen teams have success, right, doing it. But the 2 QB system that we're going to see utilized will not be one where you're limiting the second quarterback. This is more so of a system of change of speed. Ryan Grubb feels like he has more than enough assets. He has the most assets he's had as an offensive coordinator with the skill sets and the group of personnel he has at Alabama. And this is my wording of what I read and what I was texted, right? This is my version of what I read and what I text. When you have a offensive coordinator like Ryan Grubb who says, I have a veteran guy that's ready and I have a true guy, a true freshman that's ready. We got leadership and stability in our veteran. Then we got spark and enthusiasm behind the true freshman who's ready, right? Not just hype, but a true freshman that's ready. We're going to see a 2 quarterback system, and Ty is going to be the starter. He's going to be the leader. I think the backup quarterback system right now, if we see a 400 plus passing yard season from the backup quarterback, that to me is a true quarterback system, a true 2 QB system. So Keelan Russell might get 40 pass attempts, 50 pass attempts this year as a true freshman. That's a great sample size to project what he's going to be able to do at the going into next fall. I think Ty Simpson solidifies himself as a top 7, 8 quarterback in next year's draft, in this next year's upcoming draft. With this 2 quarterback system, and I think because of the skill sets around him and the amount of the veteran experience on this team, there won't be a lot of pressure on Ty to do the extra. Last year, even playing the small reps that he did, because of the lack of understanding and lack of continuity with the offensive scheme, the change of pace, You saw Ty Simpson still have to make plays off schedule. I don't think we see a lot of that this year. And you put a guy like Ty Simpson in the pocket and let him play on schedule where he's got time to diagnose, you're going to see teams like South Carolina that's going to have great defensive line. I think who else is on the schedule this year? LSU, their defensive front is going to be very athletic, right? MJ, I see you going to work. MJ, make sure you go to the meeting after this live today. As soon as I get done live, man, I want so bad to go out here and do a workout, but I need to talk to my team. Chris Peter says, what about Austin Ag? Hey, I didn't see a Cashapp in the chat. I can't regurgitate that for you, Chris. If you weren't here for the beginning, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, because we're going to be August 4th is when you want to make sure you're live you want to be here for every live. And you also want to go follow our other YouTube channel, Alabama Voice of College Football. Make sure you go subscribe. All my AAA members, all my AAA family in here right now, if you're not subscribed to the Alabama Voice of College Football, you're not really supporting the Coach Smook Network, because that team right there believes in our vision, and they've actually taken the extra step of incorporating our vision with what they want to do for the Alabama fan base. They're believing in us to go against the grain of normal team reporting and journalism and all of the things that you do panel-wise. They're believing us in it, and they are invested in incorporating our vision, Coach Smook Network vision, with the overall vision of the Voice of College Football Network. And I'm excited about it. But that's the bomb. 2-quarterback system. And watch how many people try to call me out, right? Watch how many people try to call me out and say, bull crap, this, that, and the third. Watch how many people, watch one of the reporters try to ask on the likelihood of a 2-quarterback system. You think they're going to come out, Kalen DeBoer or Ryan Grubb is going to come out and say, yeah, we're going to use a 2-quarterback system? You'll be a fool too. That's what I'm here for. To tell y'all exactly what to look for. And it won't be, but you know what's going to happen? I think Kalen DeBoer is the type of coach that it'll be a second quarter drive. Ty Simpson will be on a steady drive, and it'll be like second and maybe the first loss of a first negative play of the drive, right? 2nd and 13. Throw Russell out there into a play that he is totally comfortable with. Knowing that you got behind, and this is what an experienced staff helps you understand. Knowing the tendencies of the defensive play caller on the other side. If he creates a negative play on first down, he's going to dial this up. Keelan Russell can function against this play call. Overhang blitz, delayed linebacker twist, whatever. We trust Keelan Russell to thrive in this. Let's throw him out there, pull tile for a play, and after this positive play, the probability of this play being successful, right? We're going to throw Ty in there, and we're going to boom, 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 nail it down. Big plays in succession. Talking about locker room camaraderie from a low level, right? But also just functionality and throwing that out to where you got Kirby Smart coming up in a few weeks after Florida State, right? You got Josh Heupel and squad coming into T-Town in October, 3rd Saturday in October. Like, come on, man. What's up, Samuel Wilkinson? Sorry I'm late to the live. Roll Tide to everyone. Sam, what's good, man? I ain't seen that name in a minute, brother. Good to see you. I hope y'all ready for the call-in show, too, y'all. Alabama Voice of College Football is already using some of our music. Oh, for real? Yeah. Hey, you know Jackson hit me up. He was like, man, we need some more beats. So shout out to my guy Jackson, man. Jackson Johnson over on the Voice of College Football, man. That's my brother. Make sure y'all go support his following, everything he's building. He's really stepping into his own, man. I'm happy to see my guy doing his thing, man. And I'm really recruiting one more guy. Y'all know I want my little brother Brody. Y'all need to tell Brody to stop playing around. Stop fooling around with all these cheesy other content creators that's covering Bama football and come rock with the bro. Everybody knows when me and Brody on the scene, it's gonna be a movie. Dwayne Johnson, you ain't been here in a while too? Oh man, good to see you, bro. Hey, Shot 3, you better get that membership. I'm telling you, y'all don't want to miss any of the members only stuff during the season. Y'all don't want to miss it. Hey, we need 2 more likes to get up to 30. Y'all continue running likes up. So, Louisiana Monroe, first home game of the season. I guarantee you we see all 3 quarterbacks that game. I guarantee you we see some AK Deer highlights. I guarantee you we see some big highlights from the freshman Latsier Brooks against Monroe. I expect to see some big showings from the tight end room against Monroe. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, this is about to be a crazy season. Wisconsin coming in, I think that game is going to be more of a solidifying game with how we control the pace of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if that game is a lower scoring game, like a 34 to, 9, 34-12 type game. I honestly think we can shut them out. And I think that'll be the game we try to utilize the physicality standpoint. Then you turn around, we got a bye week, and then we go to Georgia, we go to Athens. Now, that's the one where I think Ryan Grubb, Kalen DeBoer, they will try to throw as much in there to throw off that defensive play calling scheme, to throw off that traditional scheme that Kirby Smart continues to run and has yet to realize that it's phased out. Hey, Dwayne Johnson, I like that Castellanos is guaranteeing a win. I love it. And he has a skill set that we have to be aware of. But I don't think he's accounting for the amount of team speed that we have on the defensive side. And I'm talking about from the interior. The defensive tackle, nose guard, the inside linebackers, right? And then you got to think about the edge. You got Quay Rusau, Yanzi Pierre. You got Keon Keeley, LT Overton, Kelby Collins on the other side. Then you got relief guys, Justin Hill, young Justin Hill. You think we're going to be putting Justin Hill in the game to drop in coverage with his skill set as a true freshman? No. It's a lot of third and fourth year tackles that will not be able to keep hands on Justin Hill, right? And then I expect guys like Noah Carter to even get glimpses in week 1 against Florida State, right? I'm excited about Noah Carter. I know we don't I don't really rock with Ohio State, mom. Her fandom. Still my sister. I wish she would be quiet about that Ohio State stuff, but that's her thing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ebony Williams, man. And Noah Carter's father, Will, man. Great family. They got another son coming out, man. He gonna be a dog. Defensive back. He gonna be a dog. Physical, strong, getting that speed up. The twitch, man. Y'all know I love recruiting. Y'all know I love evaluating. Chief 18 Wheels, the Fairweather. Is that? Hey, y'all, is Chief 18, was he the Fairweather fan? I know Chief be over there on Kangaroo Black channel too, man. I got a question. Let me get petty for 2 minutes since we already went over our time. What's the point of, and this is my question to all fan bases that have content creators that do content. What's the point of being a fan of a team and having a following and inciting like media propaganda? What's the point? Gatson, what's good, family? Yeah, it's 3 weeks out now. 3 weeks out for real. 3. No, we got 4 Saturdays. 4 Saturdays, and we're gonna be kicking off. 4 Saturdays and a wake up, chat. 4 Saturdays. It's 4. College football comes back on the 23rd, but we don't kick off to the 30th. So y'all gotta be hyped, man. Y'all gotta be hyped. And I'm telling y'all do not. I'm not saying this just because it's me. I'm not just saying it because it's me. But if you were connected last season, there was no way we should have access we had last year after getting fired from Bama Football on YouTube. Yeah, we got fired. We embraced that. We got fired. We were growing way too fast. This face was not supposed to be the face of that channel. He didn't hire me for that. Y'all heard him say it. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta understand the business. He did not hire me to become the face. He paid me to be on the channel, and that's what I did. And a lot of you all came over from there. But the type of access that we were still able to provide during the season, the few times we were able to show up for team reporting, post-practice reporting, and still have that report, just imagine what it's going to be like this year. Now that I almost said it, y'all. I almost said it. I ain't dropping that bomb, Mary J. We're going to say that for the members only. We're going to say that. We're going to say that one, Zach. Big home. We're going to say that one. But this season is going to be crazy. And I'm going head first. I'm diving head first. The amount of confidence that I'm leaving this training course with, the mentality. A lot of people thought I was just coming here to get certified as a personal trainer. And I want. Listen, y'all mind if I put y'all on screen, bros? These some brothers that I met, man. These dudes. Say what's up to my people, man.
Hey, how's it going?
Y'all, these some dudes, man. Eric, say what's up.
What's up, y'all?
And just the mentality that we've been able to adapt, man, the mindset, it's been very beneficial, man. It's been very beneficial, and I'm scared for the rest of these content creators that thought that I was dangerous before, or thought that I was just throwing off. Now it's gonna be directed. It's gonna be decisive. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna. Oh my God, I'm about to cry thinking about it. I'm about to cry thinking about it. The access that we're. Oh my God, y'all just wait, and then wait till recruiting comes back around. Oh yeah, it's personal. It's personal this year. It's personal this year. Not just for Coach Smook, but Bama football. Bama football. He said, bro, y'all took off. Yeah, you right. You right, Gasson. We did take off on that channel. Anytime you go from 60K to 100K in a matter of 60, 90 days, that channel had been around 6 or 7 years before I got on there. So I know the product. I know the product that we bring into the table. I know the product that Coach Smook has invested in and really dedicated his time to. And it's been building relationships, and that's what people wondered where we went. For a whole year, people thought we were gone, y'all. And they're just finding out that we still was on the scene. They was wondering why I'm on campus doing this and that. Yeah, we here. Now we really here. Shout out to Voice of College Football, man. Shout out to Mark Rogers. Shout out to Chris Sadler, the whole team, man. Shout out to him, man. Thank y'all for believing in Coach Smook Network and the AAA family. Thank you. AAA family, really shout out to y'all. Thank y'all, man. Y'all are really the reason, man. This wouldn't have been done without y'all. Even the ones that left, and are on the other channels now talking crazy, acting like you don't. Y'all miss it. That's why y'all lurking now. Y'all miss it. That's why y'all lurk now. Just be nice and drop a like. You ain't even gotta say that. Just drop a like. And it's not me, Russell. It's the team. I got a crazy good team. And these are people that have never worked in the industry before. They just believe in the vision that I've been consistently promoting. Shout out to the 33 likes on the stream, man. Shout out to the 33 likes on the stream. I wanted to do a Cashapp and purchase some gifted memberships, but it don't look like it's going to happen. Mary J, or who else? Somebody, if y'all could right now, if somebody in the chat, one person, if you can do one gifted membership, I would greatly appreciate that. Because I would love for somebody like Shy3 to get a membership. Gatson, Russell, guys that haven't been here for a while because of work and off season. I know these people are going to share the content and they're going to show up for us. I would love to get these folks a wristband. Also, now we get into our closing out segment, man. I was not supposed to be live for an hour. Y'all really got me excited, man. T-shirts, man. We're going to launch them August 4th. I'm really believing God to touch the network financially to where we can get a bulk order of T-shirts and I can start doing T-shirt giveaways. I don't care for you all to purchase everything here. I want to get to a level where us giving away product and stuff is not going to hurt our pockets. So y'all continue to pray for the network. Continue to ask God to supply the destiny builders, the destiny helpers, right? So that we can start spreading the love. AAA family. If you haven't seen the AAA logo, it's attractive. We were at the tailgate last year, and people were asking could they buy the tailgate shirts that we had. Georgia fans, Texas fans. Mary J, am I lying? Zach, am I lying? Who else was at the tailgate last year? Sully, did we not have people trying to buy T-shirts? Whoa, shout out Mary J for heritage out. Now I can see the lurkers, Mary J. Michael Scrogans, thank you for becoming a member. Eric D, you in here? Eric D, why you lurking, Eric? I thought we was cool, Eric. Why you lurking? Brian Green, why you lurking? Gil Cruz. Gil Cruz. Tay McClendon. Whoa. Why y'all lurking? Oh, y'all in trouble. I'm gonna tell your friends. Y'all, ooh, I got some names. Brian Green, why you lurking? You said I was a fake insider, Brian. I remember that. Oh, Mary J. Mary J did that on purpose. Ooh, y'all, they fell for it too, Mary J. Ooh, I'm gonna post the screenshots. Got him. Oh, man. This is crazy. My boy J-Ro, thank you for becoming a member, man. Gifted membership. Speedy, what's good? Y'all see the numbers went down after they got... Oh, snap. Gil Cruz, man, say what's up, man. You ain't blocked. I know you part of the fakest F crew. Ooh, Mike Jones. I got him. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, y'all in trouble. I'm gonna tell y'all partners, y'all in here lurking on my content. That's how Piano Man them be coming up with their content. It ain't they sending y'all in here to get ideas. Gil, say what's up, man. Say what's up, Gil Cruz. Say what's up, Gil. You caught, man. You can't hide no more. You can't hide no more. You can't hide no more, Gil. I don't know why you left. I don't know what your problem was. I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, Mary J, if you want to, I only wanted 5. You done messed up and did 10. We back up to 39 viewers. They probably done came back now. Woo, God know how to do this thing. Boy, I was having a bad day up until now. Not even a bad day. It was a trying day. It was just a trying day. Russ, you ain't get one, man. Right, Mary J. Right, Mary J. That's the reason why we do it. But that tells you that even though they're not commenting and liking, they're in here more than they should be. If they beating out Russ for, because the way gifted memberships work, I'm gonna educate y'all real quick. The way gifted memberships work is if you're showing up and you're giving us viewership time and you're commenting or you have your notifications set up for when I go live, you're going to be pushed towards the front when gifted memberships are set out. So that means D Major, welcome to the channel. AJ Henderson, welcome to the channel. Trojan Fight, welcome to the channel. Hold that fam, welcome to Daquan Menzie. What's up, Brody? Y'all know Daquan being here. He always listens to me in his ears. And that's, yes, Daquan Menzie, former Alabama defensive back. That's my brother. Mikael Harris, I remember you checking in before. Shelton Redmond, appreciate you for becoming a member of the AAA family. David Pickett, Bo Williams, appreciate y'all for becoming a member of the AAA family. Thank Mary J. Everybody that just got a membership, make sure y'all thank Mary J for your gifted membership. She just loaded up 20 gifted memberships, and we are on our way. We are on our way. Don't hesitate to renew it next month. Even if you don't like me. If you like the information. If you like the information, just like the stream. Just share it. You ain't gotta comment and say you're my buddy, Gil. Man, listen, that's crazy. That name right there, him and Brian Green, those names popping up, and then the fact that y'all won't say nothing, man. Say something. Say something. Bama man, what's good, man? Good to see you in the chat. Y'all, that was funny. That was funny. MJ, I know you laughing. I bet MJ out there laughing. MJ, I know you crying laughing right now. When I seen that name, I said, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Trojan Fight, a cool person. Trojan Fight, you cool. D Mayor, that's my guy. D, what you up to, man? That's crazy. I'm sorry, y'all. I was trying to stay professional, but I had to get petty. That was crazy. Mary J, shout out Mary J. Shout out Mary J. Shout out to the sniper in the chat. Shout out to the sniper in the chat. If y'all want to know how to purchase gifted memberships, you can go just like when you purchase the regular membership. If you already have a membership, it'll bring up the gifted membership option, and you can give memberships. Shout out to Mary J for the big 20 gifted memberships, boosting our AAA family with the wristbands. I'm gonna have to go through and check some of them, Mary J. We're gonna have to go through and see. I'm gonna have to write YouTube and see if we can actually start. They need to implement a system to where we can designate them joints, like where you can actually see who's in the chat, Mary J. And when you give memberships, you can just click who you want to give them to. You know, that's a feature that they could do. Smook said it first, live. Clip that, Jordan. Clip that, Jordan. Is Jordan in here? If Jordan's not in here, Zach, clip that last statement I just made so we can post it. YouTube needs to allow us to feature when you give memberships, the person that's gifting the memberships to be MJ to be able to select live viewers. So if man, I wonder, do y'all think the former AAA people that just got gifted the memberships, y'all think they embarrassed? Do y'all think they embarrassed? Cause I know they be in their little group chats still talking trash about us. I got screenshots. Well, as recent as May. Y'all think that's embarrassing? Cause you know they. Oh yeah, Mary J, that's what I'm saying. But don't say that. I'm the one that said it. It was my idea. I said it first. Just playing. No, I've talked with other content creators. We've all said the same thing, man, because we have people like Russell that show up to every live stream. And Russell, if you got Cashapp, man, you can use Cashapp card to purchase one. I'll personally send you $6 right now, so you can purchase a membership, or is it $4? I think it's $4. They got caught Mike Jones. As a matter of fact, I guarantee you, you don't have one. We got to get Russell a membership, man. We got to get Russell a membership some type of way. Find a way. Mike Jones, we got to find you a way to get you a wristband, man. We did this last season too, man. We would do it randomly. When things were thriving for us financially, we made sure we took care of our family. Hey, MJ, I don't know why they want to hide, man. I don't know why they want to hide. It's not a bad thing, man, to be wrong. You know, it's not a bad thing to be wrong. You probably got influenced by some other underlying factors, and you probably said some things in secret that you didn't expect to get put in public, and that's just how it goes sometimes. Just be accountable for it and move forward. I don't hold grudges. I just refuse to play a fool and act like I don't hear the talk, or I don't hear the whispers, or I don't see the whispers. You know, you got Piano Man in multiple group messages talking about me on Twitter. You know, is weird, right? Way Offside crew. You know, weird activity. And it's not all of them. It's only 2 of them in the group. But this is our time to finish those type of topics on this channel and that type of energy. Because when the season, next week, I'm telling y'all, Monday, August 4th, it's straight business, straight kill mode when it comes to providing the best creative, informative content when it comes to Alabama football and college sports. The gaming content gonna be crazy. We got our Florida State user, Smith Hustle Gaming. I want all the smoke. Yeah, you come on. Hey, you can pull that back there too. I don't need it, bro.
I didn't want it to blow on your screen. I just wanted it to circulate.
Okay. Yeah, man. We all just trying to survive up here, man. We got 3 more solid days of work, and then Thursday is basically just finish up and test out, graduate. And then we out Friday morning. I told them they can drop me off midnight if they want to at the airport. I'll stay at the airport. Give me a pillow. That's all I need. I lay on the floor. Yes. And hopefully hopefully we're in a space where I could stream it. If not, I'll record it. This has been an experience, man. A lot of ups and downs emotionally, you know. I uncovered a lot of things that I didn't know was still in me when it came to my dedication to bettering myself. But I really found another level of motivation past, you know, doing it for my kids. You know, that y'all know that's been my driving factor since I stepped into this industry, trying to solidify something for my legacy. But now I see the importance of really self-care, 1, and 2, just understanding my surroundings and being aware of where I'm at, you know, living in the moment and maximizing every moment. And different ways to approach those things. It's a thing that we do called PNC, pause, notice, and choose. I've been doing a lot of PNC the last 48 hours because of just the circumstances that we've been in. It's hot out here. You know, we're limited on our connectivity as far as, you know, Wi-Fi connection and things of that nature. And as a content creator, a full-time content creator, I want to be able to post everything that comes to my mind, but I can't when I literally have to ask the satellite to send text messages to my girl to make sure she's straight, you know? So just know that being away from the luxuries of being able to do that, I'm coming back with a different fire, and I hope I don't disappoint. I don't believe I will. I'm really confident. I'm not cocky. I'm confident in what we bring to the table. And we're gonna rebuild some bridges. We're gonna build some new bridges. A lot of people say don't burn bridges. I believe if you have a connection with somebody and that bridge gets burnt up, you might as well blow that mug up, because you don't want to try to rebuild over mess. You don't want to try to rebuild over instability. I'd rather reconnect with Kyle Henderson on a new stage, on a new mindset, you know. And I have aspirations of reconnecting with Kyle Henderson. Yes, Coach Smook said it. I do. I feel like Kyle Henderson has one of the most, when it comes to narrating storylines and projecting storylines, that's what attracted me to Kyle Henderson. It wasn't necessarily his information or his knowledge of football. I never thought he could talk football. I never thought that he understood the game the same level I did, you know. Nor did I think he had a creative mindset, but the way he narrates storylines and can project them past a journalistic standpoint, I was attracted to that, right? And so I plan to reconnect with Kyle Henderson. We got Clint Lamb coming on the show soon. Y'all know Clint Lamb is cut and dry, straightforward, a straight shooter just like I am, right? Exactly. Mary J, that's exactly what I've been telling folks. We can be cool and not be on the same show. You know, and I can respect your lane. That's why when I said what I said about Kangaroo Black being pure entertainment, that still entertaining. I laugh every time I watch him on his live. I still go in there and watch Kangaroo Black. He is funny as hell. If y'all don't watch Kangaroo Black for entertainment purposes, you're missing out. You're missing out. That junk is funny. That junk is funny. Like Kangaroo Black is funny as hell when he come to talk about it. And his Fairweather fandom is probably the most exact version of Fairweather fan that you can get when I talk about what I perceive as a Fairweather fan. And I think without him knowing it, he's embraced it. Without him knowing, he's embraced it because I guarantee you, don't let Alabama drop a game against Tennessee at home this year. Do not let that happen. Don't let Oklahoma come in or don't let Oklahoma come in and play us a tight game again and we barely win. We're going to see that Fairweather fandom, and it's entertaining. It's part of what we are as fans, chat. We have me's, we have Kangaroo Blacks, we have Kyle Hendersons. We have the GOAT. Y'all remember Jay the GOAT? Let that Bama hang last year? I seen him in the chat on another channel, and I spoke to him. Called him a Fairweather fan. We have Fairweather fans. That's what it is, man. I can't wait till our Fairweather fans. We have resident Fairweather fans that have embraced it, and it's a good vibe when you don't take it personal. But when it goes to the extent of people speaking on my personal life and stuff, that's when I start chopping you down. You know, Piano Man, Sean, that whole little crew that they tried to put together to try to phase me out. That was crazy to see that, knowing that a lot of you all wouldn't even thought about doing content if I wouldn't have pushed you all. And I'm not saying I'm the reason why you're doing it. Let's just put respect where it is, man. If that's what y'all want to do, I was still supporting y'all stuff. I just have my opinion. Oh, that's that buzzard right there. Something dead out here. He hovering right here. This fat ass buzzard. Something dead out here. Hold up. Y'all see him? That's not the hawk I seen earlier. It was a hawk earlier. Oh, I seen a gopher today too, chat. Weird, random, but that's my squirrel brain going right now. Shout out to the 37 likes on the stream, man. We almost at 40, and I went over an hour. Yep. Tell him, Mary J. But I didn't want to turn this into a soapbox. Bama football is back in 4 weeks, chat. If you missed the beginning of the live, that's where we went 35, 40 minutes just talking straight Bama football. Now we talking Coach Smook Network, talking about growth. We're talking about, everything else. This is Sunday. This is what I do with my family. If you're here and you support your family, I have shared your contact number with the owner. Boom. Okay, boom. My apartment information. See, God is still doing, man. I'm telling y'all, don't mess with me this year. I think God got some special privileges in store for me. And it may seem weird. Some people think that's crazy to say that. I think God really loved me extra special this year. Bama Boy 22, what's good, man? I see you got that wristband. Welcome in. I really think God has some special things in store for Coach Smook and the AAA family this year because of how we persevered and we continue to respond last year the way he wanted us to respond. It was a couple of things I wanted to do out of my personal actions and things. I could have been influenced by people who aren't even supporting no more and their ideas of what we should do. And I stuck to the guns that God gave me. I stuck to the plan that he gave me. And this is what the harvest is. So let's enjoy our harvest this season, chat. Let's enjoy Coach Smook Network, Alabama fans, the whole Alabama, man, the AAA fans. Let's enjoy it, man. Let's enjoy it. Let's thrive in it. Let's enjoy it. Let's push each other. Continue to push me by supporting the content, and we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun. So August 4th, time y'all. I'm gonna stop lying to y'all because I might say that. I might say I ain't gonna be live again till August 4th, and I'll be live tomorrow evening. But today, getting those messages from those players, those text messages, the DMs, that was huge, man. It did my heart good to know that Coach Smook is we're there. Let's just say that we're there. So y'all gonna see a lot of changes, not necessarily like how we deliver, but a lot of changes and things. So the team is going to be active this year, and y'all continue to support, man. I'm telling y'all, this is something This is something that when it blows up, when we hit that 1 million subscriber mark, when we talking about a million, when we hit the 100K, when we hit the 10K mark, when we hit the 20K mark, whatever, y'all gonna be like, man, I was there when Coach Smook had 3.2K. Some of y'all were here when I had 259 subscribers. You know, last year, before we kicked off, we had just crossed over into 1K. In June of last year, May of last year, we had just hit 1K. So to go from 1K to 3K in over a year's time, that in itself is a testament. Continue to like and share. Make sure everybody's subscribing to the channel. Don't forget, if you want to become a member of the AAA family, if you missed out on the gifted memberships, if you missed out on the gifted memberships, try and hit that link and it'll get you there. We got merch, updated merch being posted on the 4th, maybe the 5th. It might be on the 5th because we got so much going on the 4th. We might just do a launch. I'm gonna talk with the team and see what day we can do our launch. That way we can get, and it's gonna be discounted. The whole month of August, discounted merch. So if you wanna get 2 shirts that you can rep, Bo Williams said, appreciate the membership. Hey, much love, Bo. Much love. Hey, see? Bo appreciates it. Bo, make sure you stick around. A lot of membership lives gonna be coming up in the month of August throughout the season. We're gonna have a lot of membership lives where I'm gonna be talking about things and it can't be released until after a certain date. So only the members gonna have access to it. And I think right now with those 20 gifted memberships, I think that puts us at probably 120, right at 120 gifted members. Shout out Mary J. She's really the heartbeat. Let me get a UGA. What's up, Jay Green? My guy. Hey, Jay Green. We ain't got no UGA shirts, but we got some UGA color, what they call it? What's color trend? What is it called? What's the, what do they call them when you have different freaking colorways? We got UGA colorway, red, black, and white. Y'all know that's, you know what's crazy? That's really the network's colors. Is color scheme, yeah. Color wave, color scheme. Yeah, we have red, black, and white. That's really the foundational colors. That's always been my favorite color. I'm a Falcons fan. So, and then the high school I graduated from just so happened to be red, black, and white. I just always been attracted to that color scheme. So, we got them available for you. Go ahead and purchase you one when we launch them next week, Jay Green. And make sure you invite more Georgia fans. I know y'all getting tired of going over there and arguing with KB, man. Come and talk some real football over here. Go over there to laugh and argue, but come over here to talk some real football. We gonna be breaking down Georgia. I got Shorty. I don't know if you know who Shorty is. He's a Georgia guy. He's a Georgia guy, very informative, but also entertaining. He'll be collabing with us over here on the Coach Smook Network, and then we also have some actual team reporting guys on Voice of College Football that we'll be collabing with. Alabama, Georgia, Voice of College Football will be collabing together this season. So informative side, Alabama, the Voice of College Football Network is gonna have you. We got Michigan. Ole Miss, we got Alabama, Auburn. I think Tennessee is in the helm now. A lot of teams. And then over here on the Coach Smook Network, y'all see me get with more of the media personalities that cover some of these teams. So I'm excited. I had to come on and drop that bomb about it will be utilized at the University of Alabama. I see Russell or Austin get 6 snaps in the grand scheme of the game, right? You might see whichever one of them it is. It's going to be 2 quarterbacks utilized in Florida State game, and that's not to say that Ty Simpson's going to have a bad game. This staff really wants to utilize every piece of skill set and at the max of this playbook. If they're still on week 3, that means that we're still having problems. This is not to try to hide anything. You got the defensive coordinator face through week 4 through week 9 of the season 10. It's some competent guys in those defensive rooms that we're going to be having to face against from an offensive standpoint. So schematically, you want guys guessing, you want teams guessing, you want more than one assignment being coached up the week you have to play Alabama. And with Georgia having 2 weeks to extra week to prepare for us, I guarantee you we will see a lot of different things dialed up against Wisconsin. We will see a lot of formations. We'll see a lot of personnel groupings. The split tight end set, when this tight end is the X receiver and he's split out wide by himself, we're going to see that a lot this year. With Josh Cuevas and Marshall Pritchett and Caleb Edwards and Jay Lindsey, that tight end rotation. Shot 3 just became a member. Hey, yeah! Y'all give it up. Hey, Shot 3, I'm sorry, y'all. Shot 3 is definitely hype. Appreciate you for coming in, Shot. Is it Shot or is it Shot 3? You remember now, AAA, get that emoji up. Use that emoji. Use that emoji. I want you to spam that mug because you've been trying to get that junk done for a few minutes. You've been trying to get that junk you've been trying to get that done for the whole live. And it's crazy I stayed live this long, chat. I did not plan on doing it. I did not plan on doing it. God had a plan. Shot 3. Okay, Shot 3. Bet. Well, get in the Discord, Shot 3. That's where you're gonna see a lot of the conversations take place in the locker room. And if you're on a mobile device, when you click on the emojis that's available, you'll see the AAA emojis like you see MJ and everybody else above you. Who else was using it? Mary J. You'll be able to use those emojis. So thank you for becoming a member and supporting the Coach Smook Network for real. For real. Yeah, and we're going to get you hooked up, get you squared away. And as you continue to stick around, maybe there's an opportunity for you to be a moderator. There's an opportunity for you to be a part of the Outside with Coach Smook crew, OCSC, right? OCSC. I got some ideas for the teams that entourage. I don't like to use that word. I don't like to use that word because famous people have entourages. I'm not famous. I'm just a growing sports media talent that wants his community to be just as involved as he is, be just as connected as I am. So, and Shot 3, where you watching from? If you don't mind answering. And everybody in the chat, we got 20 still live in the chat. We have 44 likes on the stream. Oh, we had 30. We got 30 live in the chat. Where are y'all watching from before we close out? I want to give everybody a shout out. I want to give everybody a shout out. I want to give you a shout out from where you watch from. Mississippi is in the house. Mississippi, baby. Shout out to Mississippi in the chat, man. Shot 3 from Mississippi. Welcome to the AAA family. On-site production team. I like the professionalism, Mary J. That's why Mary J is here. Mary J is the heartbeat, y'all. I'll give her that. I'll give her that. Mary J is definitely the heartbeat. Y'all just don't know. She's the heartbeat of the AAA family of the Coach Smook Network. Heflin, Alabama in the house. West Side, Georgia. West Side, Atlanta. Yeah. No, it ain't Zone 6. Let me stop. Cali in the house. What's up, Mike Jones? Mike, you remember I used to do that every time you came in the chat when I started back up over here? We got North Kakalaki in the chat, baby. North Kakalaki in the chat. What's good, man? Nah, Mary J, you the heartbeat. You the heartbeat. You the heartbeat. You can't get away from that. Zone 1, okay. Zone 1 in the building. Look, I just know when I go, my girl, look, baby texting y'all. She asked if I'm still alive. Yes, baby, I'm still alive. She on the road. I gotta get on the phone with baby. She just got off the cruise. Y'all are gonna meet her soon, man. She's in support of this. And what's crazy is, chat, I got a confession. Oh, yeah, definitely do that. All the way in the Caribbean, St. George. Sam, in the Caribbean. My lady just left from the Caribbean. She was in Aruba. St. George's Grenada. Is it Grenada or Grenada? You know I'm country. Gotta fix me. Help me. But I'm gonna say this last thing and I'm gonna get out of here. I got a confession. I'm gonna text her before I tell this. Hold on, y'all. All right, I got a confession. Pasadena, Texas in the house. What's up, Chris Brooks? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, y'all, I got a confession. So, God has sent a woman in my life. And you all know I've had 2 relationships since I've been divorced. I don't regret them. They were definitely space fillers. And this is me being personal, y'all. All right, this is me being personal with y'all. Because life happens, right? Since my divorce, y'all met my ex-wife and everything. Y'all know my kids. I'm just authentic. This is me. I gave up I gave up on trying to find love again and all that stuff. Y'all know the story. We'll talk about it. Yes, I'm talking about you. But I went to church one Sunday in May, early in May. It was probably 2 weeks before my birthday. I went to church and I saw this young lady in the choir stand, and I was not intending on speaking to this young lady. She was just that pretty. She was that, like, she caught my eye. And I was not intending on interacting with her or anything. The way that it happened, it had to be destiny, it had to be God. And we're taking our time and thing to the point where our time is not our time, it's God's timing. And but as we got to know each other, y'all know I live in the state of Alabama, Montgomery. And Montgomery is kind of split with Bama Auburn fans, right? I have a confession. And if you know me, you know what's coming. My baby's an Auburn fan. My baby is an Auburn fan, chat. And I'm madly in love with her. And she's not one of those fans that's like, she's going to know everything about Auburn. She's definitely an Auburn fan, though. Yes, house divided. Yes, MJ, I said it, man. She is. Her and her family. Her daddy, her mama, they Auburn fans. Don't crucify me, y'all. Love. Come on, man. Listen, we can make it work. We can make it work. MJ, don't crucify me, please. Easy money, what's good? Roll Tide. Don't crucify me, y'all. I'm madly in love. Like, if y'all gotta take my fan card, if everything I've done up until this point, y'all gotta snatch it from me because I'm madly in love with an Auburn girl, I'm willing to give it up for her. That's how serious I am. God has really done that for me. So, but she know I'm Bama through and through. And but I'm gonna say this. She fix it, Jesus. I'm gonna tell you how he fixing it. I think he working something. I think it's a ram in the bush. I think it's a ram in the bush, Britt, because I have evidence. I have visual, photographic evidence. Not only has she worn my Alabama jacket, right? She's worn it multiple times. Took it on a trip with her on a cruise, right? But I have video evidence and picture evidence. She even been covering up in my Alabama blanket. The big fleece one, the big one that you can sleep in, not the one that you just use for a throw blanket when you're watching the game. The big one where you can have options. You can use the regular comforter on your bed. You know what I'm saying? The regular comforter on your bed. She doesn't use that one. She uses my big blanket, my big Alabama blanket. You know what I'm saying? She won't say Roll Tide, you know, but we getting there. And so y'all just keep me uplifted. Keep me uplifted. Y'all know I'm immune to that Auburn stuff. Can't nothing. I told my children, nah, she wasn't just cold, Jay. She wasn't just cold. It feel good. Jay, you want to be a Bama fan too? Don't play. You want to be a Bama fan. I want to see how you act when Kirby leaves. We're gonna flip a rush. Hey, y'all gotta up that NIL packet. Y'all gotta up that NIL if y'all want to flip Bay. She ain't playing. She get mention it. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all, I got a secret. Tell everybody. The way I get her to wear my jacket is I wear this cologne. She love this cologne, so I make sure I wear that cologne. Or I'll even spray it on the jacket before she get it. Oh, you was there with Mark Rick? Oh, yeah, you good. You solid then. Oh, man. You solid. You solid, Jay Green. But nah, y'all. My baby, she's an Auburn fan. She be talking about Go Pigeon, Tigers, or whatever they is. She be yelling that stuff. So I'm grateful for it, though. It definitely is. I literally broke up, or I literally passed up dating a chick in college because she was an Auburn fan. Yeah, keep me in prayer, MJ. Pray my strength in the Lord. But with that being said, chat, I guess that's 2 bombs I dropped today. The love of my life, my God sent is definitely an Auburn fan, and Alabama's going to have a 2-quarterback system, be implementing 2-quarterback system. Yes, Megan, she is. I'm not ashamed to admit it either. I love her that much, and I like the way that she's bold on it. Her and her family. I ain't never switched up. Facts. Fact, Shy. We ain't never switching up. Ain't no switching up. What's that dance? Ain't no switching up. I ain't doing that crap. Nothing wrong with dating a Auburn girl. Just don't lose your head and switch teams. Make her switch. Show her the right way. Facts. Be the light. Right? Easy Money. Be the light in darkness. Be the understanding in the midst of confusion. Be the fresh fruit amongst the. I don't know what to go with that, but I lost it. I was on the road, but without anything. With that being said, y'all, I really appreciate y'all for showing up for this 80 minutes, and showing mad love, man. Jay Green said he'll never be an Alabama fan. He just rock with me. I appreciate that, Jay. Get a wristband. You and Adrian, I'm gonna be on y'all head this year after we beat y'all in Athens. Yeah, it is a good time. I'll say this. I have Auburn fans on my mom's side. I think it might be 1 or 2 on my dad's side. But most of my family, my immediate family, is Alabama. All right, die-hard Bama. I mean, that's all we know. But the Auburn fans, they talk, they share trash. And it's usually Iron Bowl week, especially when they know we got to go to Auburn. And they talking a lot already this year. Because Auburn actually looks decent. I think Jackson Arnold might surprise his haters. The Oklahoma fans that think Jackson Arnold is trash, I think he's going to seem better because he's in a scheme that's going to utilize his skill sets and not make him be a quarterback. I don't think Jackson Arnold is necessarily a good quarterback. I just think he's an athletic dual-threat guy that can throw the ball very well. And in the right scheme, you're talking about Hugh Freeze. I know it's Auburn, but let's talk football when we talk about that. And we're going to talk about that later in the season. So, remember all the announcements. I can't regurgitate everything and retouch everything, but if you missed the live, if you're just tapping in, rewind back to the beginning. This 80 minutes was probably the most enjoyable 80 minutes you're going to get on YouTube without a script. This was just impromptu. Got some information. We put it out. Talked about the DBs, linebackers, and everything. So I appreciate y'all for supporting as always. And remember, because y'all going to see me in the streets this season. When you see me in the streets, you better holler at me. If you see this tall dude with this big old forehead and these locks and these thick glasses on out in the streets, if you see me with a AAA shirt on or a Coach Smook Network shirt on, when you see me, you need to holler at me and say, put me in the game, Coach Smook. And I'm going to say, roll tide. All right? Y'all be blessed. I love y'all. Thank y'all for supporting. Hopefully y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday. Moderators, give me about 20 minutes, and we're going to start our, let's just go for, it's 6:30, let's go for 6:45 Central Standard Time. So here in 40 minutes, we're going to do our meeting in Discord. If you don't have access to the meeting room #1, get with Zach or Jordan in the Discord. Well, Jordan's not available. Get with Zach or Megan. Message them, at them in the locker room or in the moderator chat. And I'll make sure I get that done once we get in there. Everybody, y'all be blessed. I love y'all. Thank y'all for the 47 likes on the live. Y'all continue to support and do what y'all do, man. God bless y'all. Roll Tide. I'll catch y'all on the next.